My objective is to get a much better understanding of the whole of the state of Karnataka rather than just Bangalore, where I spend most of my time. So I've had an excellent briefing this morning from some of the leading dignitaries in this great city who have given me a really good historical, cultural and business overview of Mangalore and this slightly wider region. We're very keen to see British companies doing business with companies here in Mangalore, and we're very keen to see Mangalore-based companies doing business in the UK. So I plan to come back at some point soon and do something with the Chamber of Commerce here to do a networking event where we can learn much more about the business opportunities. I've heard a great deal about the growth here at SEZs, particularly on the IT side and the great expansion plans for the IT sector in Mangalore. So that's very exciting for us as well. So I'm looking forward to my next visit. But this is my first opportunity to visit the coastal area, and it is nice to see the sea. It's nice to be on the coast. As a man born on the coast in the UK, it's nice to be able to look out over the ocean. So first of all, hospitality. I've had a very warm welcome from the people I've spent time with so far. The second thing is the passion. There's a lot of passionate people around the table today briefing me about all that they want to do to develop Mangalore and this area. Business people, academics, people from the state government, who are all very passionate. I've met some other politicians this morning who are also equally passionate about making Mangalore a big, developed city where young people who graduate from university and college can stay and thrive here rather than, as has been the case in the past, having to go abroad or to other parts of India to work. So there's a passion to develop Mangalore by keeping Mangaloreans here, occupied, employed and active. But my first impressions are this is a very vibrant city which has lots to offer. I need to explore further, and I need to come back with some of my colleagues who have a bit more of a depth of knowledge about the particular industries, who can then speak with confidence to British companies who want to do business and say to them, there is another option outside of Bangalore if you want to look at other cities in the state of Karnataka. And we will hopefully then have a feel for all of the different towns, not just Mangalore, but Mysore, Bellary, Belgaum, Hubli, Dharwad. We will know a bit more about each of those cities so that we can use the whole state of Karnataka as an option rather than just the city of Bangalore, which frankly we know very well because we live there. It's nice to be able to have a better view of the broader opportunities within the state. India, the UK, we both have had in recent years terrible atrocities committed upon our people, but terrorism is as I say, is an evil sickness which we can't hide from, but also it can't prevent us from continuing to do business, continue to live our lives normally, and from continuing to. Sport doesn't stop, commerce doesn't stop, and life doesn't stop because of terrorism. Because if it does, then terrorists win. UK companies and Indian companies can actually continue to do business together, because whilst we're all suffering in different ways, we can actually still find ways of improving our own opportunities. So UK companies are very interested still in coming to India and doing business with Indian companies, because India offers still some cost savings. For example, it offers a huge pool of talent in areas that we may not necessarily have that talent. And likewise, the UK offers technological opportunities that are not necessarily available yet in India. So we see much deeper cooperation and collaboration between the UK and India as a good way of moving forward both of our economies, because we have to do something. We have to continue to trade.